Hello, investors and traders, and welcome to the weekly market report with the market guys. I'm AJ Monty. This is a 1-year daily candle chart of the Russell 2000 index, ticker symbol RUT. And as I zoom in here, you'll see the lines that I had drawn last week, along with my forecast of what I thought the market would do this week. And you can see that this line was drawn as support, and I said that there would be a good chance that we would bounce off of this support. You'll notice this line is not very long because I was not looking for a major bounce. I was just looking for a slight bounce, and that's exactly what happened. Now for next week, this is going to be very interesting. I'm going to erase this line and draw the line that I think we'll see for next week. I think next week we're going to see a test of this support level. I think we're going to move slightly lower as we move into January 20th, which is inauguration day for the new administration. I think there's a lot of confusion in the market, and I think the hype has already built up into the market since the November 8th election day. So you can see here, this is all the exuberance that we've seen in the market, and we've kind of plateaued here in what looks to be a trading channel. I could even go so far to draw this resistance line and say that there's a good chance we'll even remain in this trading channel for a little while. But the odds are we're going to start to move lower throughout the rest of January. And I'll get to that in a little bit when I start talking about the VIX. Now, if you look at the Nasdaq market through the Qs, this is the power shares QQQ. These are the lines I drew last week. I said that we would probably move slightly higher, and there we go, before starting to pull back. And I'm going to erase this line here, and I'm going to erase the pullback line right there because of this long stretch of green candles that we often refer to as a stale green light. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green candles in a row. So we're long overdue for a red candle, and I think that we could start pulling back in the Nasdaq just like that and possibly test this role reversal support line. Now keep that all in mind because the Nasdaq market is going through what's called the January effect. That's when small cap stocks tend to be bought up, large cap stocks tend to be sold off. Hence the reason why last week I suggested we would most likely move higher, and we did in the Nasdaq. Now if we look at the SPY, which is the S&P 500 ETF, you'll see, again, my lines are drawn. This is what I do each and every week. And I said that we would most likely test that resistance line. We did that on Monday and Tuesday. Again, very slight rally here, and we plateaued once again. I'm going to leave this resistance line in place and suggest that we're most likely going to see a slight pullback in the spiders as well. And that brings me to the diamonds, the DIA, ticker symbol for the Dow Jones Industrial Average ETF. Look at that. Isn't it amazing? I drew that resistance line last week. We're still holding it, but there's a support level right here that I think will start to break as we move lower in the Dow, again, because of the January effect, large cap stocks being sold off. And another thing you want to notice is that as the market has been plateauing here and going sideways, the volume is dropping. That's telling us that people are moving to the sidelines and doing absolutely nothing. So this is extremely important that we keep an eye on the volume as well as, and we're going to go right into this, the VIX. This was my forecast for the VIX, and I'm going to, again, show you the support level right down here. I said that we would most likely bounce. We did that yesterday, Thursday. We had a really nice bounce and moved higher in the VIX. And right now we see a long shadow underneath this candle, which also suggests we can see higher prices on the VIX. So I'm going to remove all lines right here for the VIX, and I'm going to redraw what I think we will see for next week. This support level right here is most likely going to hold. I'm going to leave that as an established support level. And because we have long shadows underneath these candles, I'm going to suggest that the VIX is going to start to rally next week. And I'm even going to move this up a little bit more aggressively in this angle right here, because the VIX has a resistance right around 15, and I think we could move up towards that resistance. Now, what does that mean for the investor/trader community? Well, when the VIX turns bullish, the S&P is most likely going to drop. And we already talked about the SPY and the possibility of the spiders falling. And I think that's what we're looking at here in the VIX as a leading indicator, that all signs are pointing bearish for the S&P, bullish for the VIX, and in turn the domino effect could have a negative impact on the general markets as a whole. Now, a week from this coming Monday, we are going to have an open house on January 23rd. The link for that free open house event is going to be posted on our Market Guys website. So that'll be taking place over the weekend. So go to the Market Guys website, you'll scroll down, you'll see the link, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions at 8 p.m. on January 23rd during that open house live event. So have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. So long.
For almost 3 decades, A.J. Monty has motivated audiences worldwide about creating personal wealth and winning in business. His time-tested risk management strategies focus on ideas that involve a keep-it-super-simple approach, also known as the KISS principle. These concepts have been delivered to people in over 16 countries around the world, reaching audiences in the millions. AJ is a best-selling author of 2 books, The Market Guy's 5 Points for Trading Success and Take Charge of Your Money Now, both of which have been featured on PBS Television, Fox Business News, ABC TV, as well as Sirius Money Radio. As a financial educator and consultant, he has worked with some of the most recognized names in the financial industry. Companies like Bank of America, Charles Schwab, E-Trade Financial, Scotiabank, and TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim. If you have ever been challenged with having to make a tough decision regarding when to buy or sell a stock, then help is on the way. The Options Oracle and Equity Oracle Alert services are designed to help you make those tough decisions. AJ will not only help you find the best trade candidates, but he will also lay out the exit strategy for each position in an easy-to-understand format that anyone can follow.
Hi, my name is A.J. Monty, Chief Market Strategist for The Market Guys. For almost 30 years, I've traded stocks, options, futures, and even currencies. I've traveled the world teaching people just like you how to profit in the market using time-tested strategies that focus on risk management. You see, the secret to making money in the market depends on your ability to limit losses when you're wrong. In other words, if you want to make a lot of money in the market, don't lose a lot of money in the market. Now that may sound funny, but it's true. Most investors are challenged with 2 questions. The first question is, how do you find a good stock? Well, the best way to find the right stock starts with eliminating all of the stocks you would not invest in. This process of elimination is called stock screening. And our services help you overcome the odds so you're putting your money where the money is going. We're simply following the trends. The second question most people ask of me is, when is it time to sell? Well, if you don't have an answer to this question, then you might find yourself in a position where you're holding on to your stocks when things go against you. This is the worst thing you could possibly do because I believe this is no longer a buy and hold market. It has evolved into a buy and protect market. Holding on and hoping for things to get better is not a strategy. In fact, doing this will eventually lead you to a catastrophic loss, and you wouldn't want that. Our Trade Alert services help answer these 2 questions. Not only will I help you find the right trade candidate, but I'll also show you how to use the charts to manage risk. I don't use the charts to predict the future. I use them to protect the future. The charts tell me when it's time to get out as well as when it's time to get in. And that's what I'd like to teach you as well. We have 2 services, the Equity Oracle and the Options Oracle. The Equity Oracle is an alert service for traders who would like to trade only equities, whereas the Options Oracle is our premier alert service for both equity and option traders. Each alert is laid out in an easy-to-understand format that shows charts depicting entry and exit points. Risk management is our cornerstone of each service, so you don't have to struggle with the decision of when to get out, or when a trade goes against you, when should I take my loss. The strategy is to use the KISS principle, keeping it super simple. As a bonus, you'll have access to a live Q&A session as well, each and every month. This is where you can submit a stock symbol, and I will analyze these stocks while we discuss the best trading strategies for each position. And it gets better. In addition to the alert service and the live monthly Q&A sessions, we're also developing a member page that will include instructional videos about how to get the most out of our service. Without question, this is the best trade alert service available on the market, and we look forward to having you as our newest subscriber. Simply click on the link below to subscribe. It's easy. Once again, I'm AJ Monty, Chief Market Strategist for the Market Guys. Thanks for watching.
Enrolling in this service is easy. Simply click on the link below to subscribe, and your weekly alert will be delivered right to your email box. And if you act now, we will include AJ's best-selling book, The Market Guy's 5 Points for Trading Success. This is a first-time offer that will get you on the road to success and keep you there. Remember, if you continue to do what you've always done, things will never change. Positive results will only come after you have taken the first step in the right direction. We look forward to having you as our newest member.